Hi, and welcome to another episode of Fitness and Friends. I'm your humble host, Dr. Bob Ruano. Thanks for joining us today. Have you ever wondered if the American dream is still alive, or is that just an old-fashioned concept? Well, I'm here to tell you it's alive and well, and it's been demonstrated by our next guest, Bernie Acosta. Now, Bernie is a longtime friend of mine, a training buddy, and a confidant. So I'm really interested to have him on today, and on a special day, it's his birthday. Without further ado, Bernie.
Hey.
Welcome, my friend,
Thank
and
you,
happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. So, what are you doing for today? What are you doing for birthday?
Well, going to work. I have breakfast with my girlfriend this morning.
Beautiful.
Going to work, and then we have our great opening in the new building for the company. So
That's right.
5 to 7. So that's gonna be really cool.
You've got a lot. You've been building a lot.
Yes, sir.
And so, again, that's really the interest I have of having you on today. So, from Puerto Rico, yes?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic.
Yes, sir.
And so, we'll eventually you'll get to how you and I met. But just really curious as to sort of that whole process of, you packed up a young family and moved from the island. I know it's still the United States, technically, right? Marissa? Okay.
Yes, we are.
But it's a different culture. And so, take me back. Now, what year was this at?
So we moved back in 2008. Actually, we were supposed to move in 2006, but then my dad got sick, and we decided to stop the plans, and we stay in Puerto Rico. I was his only son, so we stay in Puerto Rico, try to be with him. When he unfortunately passed away, we decided to sell everything and move to the States.
Fresh start. Okay.
I wanted to go to Orlando because I didn't speak any English at all. So but my ex-wife, mom, was already here in Gainesville, so we wanted to be close to to some family.
Sure.
So that's why we chose Gainesville.
Yeah. Family is obviously very important to you.
Yeah.
So, all right. So you come to Gainesville. You speak any English?
Oh my God, you have no idea. So we came to Gainesville, and I was selling cars in Puerto Rico. So I was like, okay, and I did mortgages back in Puerto Rico before the car business. Okay. But back then, the market was horrible. So I was like, let me try car sales. So I went to this dealership. The manager was Puerto Rican. Okay.
All right.
So I was like, oh, I got this.
Yeah.
So he loved my resume, and he was like, I love your resume, but your English is so bad. I was like, okay. So he actually brought the other manager. I will never forget this guy. Amazing American guy, Wayne Blanchard is his name. I will never forget him. He was like, man, I love your resume. I'm worried about the language, but if you're up to it, I'm good. And he gave me the chance.
So you get the opportunity.
So he was actually gave me the chance. And dude, I don't know how I made it, be honest with you.
That's crazy.
Because when people used to ask me for the price of the cars, I used to sign them to the window sticker. I barely talked to them.
And you were still moving product.
Dude, it was so bad.
Now you did this. Now you had 2 young girls at home.
Yes, Ariana and Anna.
Which, by the way,
were 3 and 2.
I'm sorry?
They were 3 and 2 years old.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
My kid care was more expensive than my rent.
Gee whiz. My kid care, yeah.
Yes, sir.
So fantastic. So you had some success then in Orlando.
So from that dealership, I moved to Honda in 2009.
Up here?
Yeah. Everything was here.
Okay.
And so I started at Honda, and just slowly just starting sales, internet sales, until I got the finance manager position at Honda, and then I just decided to go back to the mortgage business.
Okay, very good, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. So along this career journey, you also had a fitness journey too. Hey, Ilya, can we pop up a picture of Bernie back in? What
my
year is
God.
this? What year is this?
That's like 2007, I will say.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
I just saw the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was going on in that guy's head right now?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Eating all the pop stars at night.
Yeah. Okay. No. Did you have any health concerns at that point?
Not really.
Okay.
I was on my 20s.
You thought you were looking pretty good, feeling pretty good?
I mean, I didn't think that I looked like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only thing that I knew.
I think sometimes, and maybe it's more of a male thing. Like no matter our shape or size, we think we look pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Whereas I think maybe women have a little different perspective on that. But
Yes, sir.
yeah. So this was 2000.
I will say 2007, 2000. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you moved to the States, and at what point did you start getting into sort of health and fitness?
So once I started at Honda, one of my friends from the dealership asked me, "Hey, you should join me at Gainesville Health and Fitness." So I joined.
Okay.
You know, just scared because I couldn't even barely afford it.
Yeah.
So I started going there and do just like I told you all the time, bench and curls.
Bench and curls.
You know,
Still a couple of my favorite things.
It's funny because Zach.
Yeah.
So Zach was my first.
Oh, that's right. He's a trainer
I
there.
have a personal training with him, and he asked me, "Bernie, what do you want?" I told him, Zach, I want to have the biggest chest and the biggest arms.
Okay. Served it up.
Really? So that's what I was doing, just benching and curling. But yeah, that's what I was doing for a long time. Then my ex-wife started doing Zumba,
Mm-hmm.
and I slowly,
Started
joined.
getting into that.
Yeah, we used to fight. Who used to go to the gym at night? Who could stay with the girls and who
Yeah.
go to the gym and do the Zumba classes?
Wow. Now you ended up instructing Zumba.
That was that was
Ela, we
part
have
of
some
it.
film of that, don't we? We could cue up.
That was
I'm kidding.
part
I'm
of-
kidding.
No,
Although we do
please,
have a
no.
Zumba picture. Let's take a look at that Zumba picture. Oh, say,
Oh, that's
those
the
are his
two
beautiful
girls
daughters
now,
there.
Yeah,
Beautiful, talented, and
yeah. Those the two girls.
in your after picture there too is pretty darn impressive.
Yes, sir.
Well, the Zumba will pop up here in a second.
Yeah,
Oh, we
but-
went back to Big Bernie.
So I got the feeling of the Zumba just to be dancing and stuff like that. I got the to be an instructor, and I mean I used to teach classes in Gainesville Health and Fitness
Mhm.
like at least 2 times a week, and it was fun.
Yeah.
I lost some weight in there, but at some point just burned me out, and,
Sure.
and I decided to stop and focus on work and the normal gym.
Well, I sat in with a class or two of yours. And
Yes,
yeah,
you
were
did.
an entertainer.
Yes,
I
you
got to
did.
tell you, man, that
Yes,
the moves.
you did. Yes, you did.
I even jumped up on stage once
He
just
did.
to
He did.
kind of demonstrate
All the ladies
some
loved
of
it.
my Zumba prowess.
All the ladies loved it.
They asked me to never come back. Actually, there was a liability issue. They thought I
No,
was going to
just
break
because
something.
you didn't, they didn't want you to replace me.
This is it. This is
Yeah.
it. So,
Yeah.
so now, yeah, you're starting to get healthy. You're starting to get fit. You're building your mortgage career. Starting to take off, and then you change gears. You get more functional fitness, and we're getting close to now where our paths are about to cross.
That's where we actually met.
So, my wife, how I met Bernie, my wife was in the Zumba world as well. And so we were training at Go Primal.
Go Primal.
And
I just started.
he just started. She's like, yeah, he's a really good friend of mine. You got to meet him. I hope you got. He's going to be a little protective. This is what she said. She said, but he's he's got a very good heart, and so when I really kind kind of remember our first meeting. I'm sure maybe we met prior to once or twice in class, but there was a strongman competition going on. And so here's Bernie coming from a Zumba world, just started into this functional training type of thing, and he decides, you know what, I'm going to go do a strongman competition. Who does that? And so just seeing that, you know, and I don't know, this is probably my own memory that I've created, but you know, coming out to the strongman competition with like Zumba pants. Remember those 1980s I Dream of Genie pants?
I had my Zumba shorts. No, my Zumba shoes. I have
the Zumba shoes, yes.
Basketball shorts. And I was like, let's do it, you know.
And so
I just want to be part of the, you know, I saw the community.
Yeah.
Okay. And I saw it as part of like me to getting inside the like the group, like the community of the gym. And you know, I didn't know what I was doing, but you know, it was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It was fun. Do you remember that guy that lost his toenail?
Oh yeah. Yeah. You know, I still keep in touch with Alex. So the guy who lost his toenail, he was crushing everybody. Then he
drove himself to the hospital.
A tough guy. He's a strong man.
Yeah.
And then Alex, he took second in that, and he and I stayed in touch ever since.
Yeah.
But like I said, what was really impressive to me was like you had, you know, completely humble, no ego, and like, yeah, let's do this, let's have fun.
Nope.
And I respect the hell out of that. So I was like, yeah, something about that I was just drawn to you.
Yeah, man, it was fun. It was fun, and actually after that, that was one of my favorite classes in I Go Primal, the strongman classes.
And they're back.
Yes, sir.
And they're back. Okay, so now we go through. So your fitness, obviously you continue. We saw the picture earlier. You've trimmed up a bit.
I did. You know, I honestly.
It's not overnight. It was not overnight. I mean,
no,
it was just slow, consistent.
So, I changed my diet. Not diet. It's, you know, the
just
lifestyle.
The way you eat.
It's a it's a lifestyle. But you know, so yeah, you just see the result, and it's fun.
Yeah.
So you know, again, after I started Go Primal, Ariana joined me.
Yeah.
She was 11 years old.
That's crazy.
She was like, "Papa, can I join you? I just wanna work out."
Yeah.
And look at her now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, give me her quick resume on what she's accomplished here in her, well, now her sophomore year of high school.
Well, yeah, it's insane. She honestly, right now, pound by pound, she's way stronger than me. She basically, as you know, she qualified for Budapalooza a couple times. She was really good in CrossFit, but now once she started in high school, she decided to focus on weightlifting.
Yeah.
Last year as a freshman, she got 5th place in the state.
In the state.
And this year she got 2nd.
Gee whiz.
2nd. And honestly,
yeah,
she's going.
She's ready.
She's gonna be ready next year.
Next level. This I like that. And you know, and I credit you and their mom for getting them involved in exercise to begin with. You made that part of your lifestyle.
And we always told her, like, we always here for you. Whenever you want to stop, you stop.
Yeah.
But as far as you want to go, we're gonna be there supporting you.
Yeah.
And that's the main thing.
Well, and that's important. I think that's what keeps kids from burning out too.
Exactly.
That you're not pushing. You're following. You're there if they fall, but you're not pushing them.
Yeah, she got a couple of injuries with CrossFit, and she was like, "Yeah, that's it. I'm not. I keep working out, do CrossFit classes and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna compete to try to make the games and stuff like that."
Yeah.
But I think the weightlifting, that's the best route that she could do.
For sure.
And hopefully it will be the route that she keep going through college.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So you've got a new business now and a new business partner.
Well, yeah, it's funny because people think, Bernie opened his new office.
Right.
No, I am I'm
You're
part
within
of,
a bigger firm.
So I am, yeah, I am with Robert Filial.
Yeah.
Hey, Robert. Great guy.
Yeah.
We have, or he has a branch for Animac, which is the lender, and me as Bernie. So I have my little group.
Yeah.
But I'm still part of
Sure.
his branch, his group, and I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I actually brought my brother,
I know,
Jonathan.
that is so
to
awesome.
to work with me now, and we are so excited, man.
Yeah.
We are looking forward to grow the business,
Mm-hmm.
and I want him to grow in the business. You know.
Yeah, I just like group training. I think there's a real synergy and power with that synergy when you have a partnership.
Yes.
And so to have him, especially as you guys already have that bond and that trust, man, I mean the sky's the limit, truly.
Honestly, he's only been here for like a month, right, babe? Yeah, like a month, but he's doing great, man.
Yeah.
He's
He's got that personality.
yeah. We just came out with the logo. I just ordered some.
Is he doing TikToks for you guys?
Yes. Yes. Yesterday, I think we spent so much time doing that last TikTok. It's funny. It's just fun to do it.
Let's everybody. How can they see these TikToks? Tell the viewers where they can see these TikToks.
Well, just you can follow us in our Facebook page, BMG at Animac Mortgage. You can call me anytime, 787-550-0798. We just focus on, we obviously want to help everybody, but our focus is with, first-time buyers, Spanish people, to help them to obtain their first home, as it was my dream.
That's tough.
It was my dream, I want to make all other people's dream come true.
That's awesome, and that's your why. I mean, that keeps.
That's
you going.
my why.
That's awesome.
That's my why.
Yeah. No, we've dealt with you, and you've helped us out on a couple of occasions with the mortgage. And
yes.
Man, that is some tough sledding. So,
Yes.
but you have the patience.
It's not always smooth, but once you go to the closing table, you appreciate the process, and you appreciate what you do, and why you keep doing it.
Well, I think keeping a passion, not only for your health and fitness, but for what you do, which brings up a question. I mean, you work a lot. How do you? I mean,
right, babe?
Yeah, you work a lot. So I mean, how do you keep that drive and that passion and balance life? I mean, it's hard, man.
That's a good question.
And maybe you don't have the answer. Maybe that's like a work in progress.
I think it is. When I go home, not always I stop the work worries. I just leave it at the door. Sometimes I bring them home. Mm-hmm. But thank God I have a good gang. Like I called my family, my girlfriend, my 2 daughters, and my stepkids. Yeah. And sometimes they put me on my spot. Like
that's good. We need that.
Yeah, but at the same time, whenever I have to obviously work at home, I do it. But it's hard because I care about what is happening on my deals.
Yeah.
So I don't want to
shortchange.
I don't want to fail at anyone. Yeah. So it's hard to leave it at the door.
Yeah. No, I get that. I get that. It's finding that balance for me is tough. I feel like the last 5 years, you almost have to go through the real lows to realize and appreciate, when times are good.
Believe me, I appreciate these times now.
For me, it took a good counselor. It took a good therapist to kind of weed out the sort of the belief system that I had prior of like where you need to be in your life at a certain time, and I feel like I'm not there, but I feel like I'm getting more and more clarity every year. Mm-hmm. So
it's the same.
Yeah,
it's the same. You learn how to deal with X situations that you wouldn't be able to deal with before. Mm-hmm. But it's the life is great, man.
Yeah.
Life is super great right now.
That's awesome. So you guys doing anything for the weekend, for the birthday weekend?
So I think we're going to St. Pete to spend the weekend with the kids, and I'm looking forward to it.
Man, your kids are so good.
Yeah, they're good.
I love my kids. I love them, and they're wonderful.
And
if
they're crazy.
watching. But they're crazy.
No, but they're fun.
Yeah.
They're fun.
But, I mean, yeah, you have these two beautiful, talented, smart young ladies. So,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
you guys have done a great job with that
Yes,
as
sir.
well.
Thank you.
Man, so what's next for you?
Keep working.
Yeah.
Buying a house
Yeah.
together with my girlfriend.
Nice. It's a
Blending,
tough market. I
Blending
mean,
the family and
did you just build a house?
yeah, we building the house. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we hopefully closing in the next couple of weeks, and I'm gonna be literally across the street of my office, which I love, and just looking forward to keep growing.
Yeah.
Growing the business, growing as a professional person, and just keep enjoying life with the fam.
Yeah. I'll tell you, you're because you have a sophomore now, a freshman, a sophomore. Or?
So we have Ariana, which is a sophomore,
Mhm.
Anna, which is a freshman.
Yep.
Then we have Jordan, which is in 8th grade,
Mhm.
and then we have Brody, which is in 1st grade.
Okay, the caboose.
The caboose.
Yeah. So it'll be a while before you're true empty nesters.
Oh yeah, no.
I don't know if I mean I look forward to that, but I don't look forward to that.
I kind of look forward to it. Yeah, I kind of look forward, but I don't want them to go away. I would like them to stay close.
Yeah.
And
I can imagine you're probably a very protective papa.
Yeah, I don't want them to go out of state.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
let's see what happens exactly.
Yeah. We Ariana is starting receiving some attention from
Schools.
yeah. So
Yeah.
let's see what happens.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is really
So
cool.
excited.
Did she do the open this year?
She did not.
Okay. How
She
about you?
didn't.
Did you do it?
No, I didn't do it. She just honestly focused on
Yeah.
weightlifting.
Yeah. All right. Very good.
Yes, sir.
Man, the TikTok. So that's where it's at.
Oh yeah, I have to learn how to do it. Jonathan is the master on that. I have to learn how to do it.
If there is, she's had me do a couple, and then Sarah at the office has done a couple, but I don't know. There's so many other distractions, social media distractions. I'm like, I can't get into another one.
I went home and I say, Ariana, did you see my TikTok? And she's like, what, Papa? You smiling? Like, you didn't do a TikTok. You just smile. I was like, okay.
Well, hey, I've got a couple of questions for you.
Oh, Lord.
All right, just a couple of questions for you, and then we'll let you get on with your birthday weekend.
All right.
All right. First question. I don't even need this.
No, you
So
don't need
know
your
it.
little notebook?
I'm a professional. So the question is this. Can you think of a time in your life where you either came up short or had failure to the point where at the time it seemed devastating, like just rocked your world. But in retrospect, you look back and say, you know what, it was really a blessing in disguise.
Wow, that's deep. Honestly, the only thing that I can imagine, it was the hard times at the end in Puerto Rico, when I was almost unable to provide, to the family. At the point, obviously, I lost my dad. That affects me a lot. And have to actually give up my island, my country, my family. I have a huge family. I moved to the States with, my wife and my 2 daughters, but nobody else on my side. She have her mom here, and come to this country, which honestly is the best thing that ever happened to me. But it was scary.
Yeah.
It was scary. Come from literally from nothing, and where I'm at right now is it's freaking amazing.
I pulled up a quote for you, and ironically enough, it is from Paula Deen, but she loves her butter. But I am living proof that the American dream still exists. It's still alive and well. There's only one trick. you have to be willing to roll up your sleeves and work very, very hard.
Yeah.
And you do that.
I was very blessed on getting back to the mortgage business, thanks to my good friend Chris Doring, which gave me my first chance to start in the mortgage business. And where I'm at right now, I am in the best company that I can imagine. I had the biggest support, and that's what matters,
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
The backup is amazing, and it letting me grow, slowly, but letting me grow, and I'm looking forward for the future.
Thanks for sharing that.
Yes, sir.
One last question.
Oh, Lord.
If you could pick one exercise to do for the rest of your life, and just one, what would it be?
Can it be two or only one?
One. Two. This guy's making his own rules.
The biker.
The bike erg. Okay.
The biker. It's new, but I love it.
Something about it. Okay.
I love it.
There you have it.
Yes, sir.
Well, Bernie, thank you very much for joining me on the show on your birthday of all days. And nothing but love and best wishes to you.
Thank you. Love you, my friend.
All right. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed that. Join us next week at noon, and we'll dive into another inspirational story. Take care.